You guys with an afternoon video out here getting ready to let these big hounds run free. This is our first live ever with the big dogs. First live ever with the big dogs, man. First live ever. This right here in this pen, guys, this right here is Lotto. As you guys can tell, she's maturing amazingly, man. She's doing great. She's turning out to be a phenomenal young female. Still has a lot of growing and filling out to do. And this one right over here is Chewy. This one right here is Chewy, Vin Davis. He's right at, if I'm not mistaken, right at like 3 years of age, man. Right at like 3 years of age. And this right here is Zoot. This right here is Zoot, guys. Young bull. He'll be 2 years old in June. He just lost that V card. So he should be having some pups on the ground here pretty soon. We have not yet confirmed the pregnancy of the female that was bred to him by the name of Louis, but Mr. Jose gonna keep me posted on everything. But this right here is Zoot. Then we got this one right here. This right here is Dollar Bill, the man, the myth, and the legend. Yes, sir. He's also the father to the current litter that we have on the ground right now, guys. This right here is Dollar. This right here is Xena. This right here is Xena. She's the mother to the current litter, guys. She's doing amazing. Still working on getting her weight back, but personality is still there. Energy is still there. So it's going to take some time. And this right here, the OG. This the one who started it all. Nina Von House Butler. She's also the mother of Xena and also the male all the way at the end by the name of Chewy, guys. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and let these dogs run free. Beautiful afternoon, just making it in from work, man. Just making it in from work, so it don't get no more raw than this, man. Cages have not yet been cleaned. Dogs have not yet been fed for the afternoon. So just giving you guys an up-close look at what we got going on here at Davis Rottweilers, man. Y'all be sure to tap in. Y'all be sure to tap in and comment on the videos. Y'all be sure. No matter what, that drive ain't going nowhere. No matter what, that drive ain't going nowhere. That is a very high drive dog. Very high drive dog. Y'all know Dollar, Mr. Laid Back himself. Mr. Laid Back himself, man. Come on out, Playboy. Yeah, he just be chilling. He gonna leave his mark on everything, but he just be chilling. He don't really be making too much noise. This right here is Zook right here, guys. This right here is Zook. Totally different from Dollar. Totally different from Dollar. All right, guys. This right here, Lotto and Zook. That will be a future breeding here at Davis Rottweilers, guys. Lotto bred the Zook. That will be a future breeding. We still got some time. Still got a little bit over a year, but as long as you guys stay posted to the channel, you guys will see it when it happens. And like I speak on numerous videos, guys, I don't let Chewy out with the other males because they tend to not get along. That's totally normal. All dogs are not going to get along, especially when, you know, they are the same sex, just like human beings. It just is what it is. He will get his time to run out free on the yard like he does every day. Hey, man, I see we got a couple people tuned in, guys. Y'all tap in. Y'all tap in. Ask me questions. Ask me questions. Tell me where you guys are located. What city? What city? What state? Tap in. Tap in. What's up, girl? What's up? What's up? Yes, sir. We have a lot of yard. But these dogs tend to like to stay in the front area. Check out him. Lotto looking good. What's up, boy? You're gonna snatch the ball out my hand? Come on. Let's go out here to the open area. What's up? What's up? What's up? Good, good, good. What's up, Dollar? Nina? Nina likes to go over there. That's her favorite area in the yard. What's up, boy? What's up? What's up, girl? Yes, sir. Each dog brings something different to the table. Speaking on Zook, Zook is what I call a nice, clean dog. Not too wet around the mouth. Skin is nice and tight. He's just a well-proportioned animal, guys. I like that nice, clean cut look that he brings to the kennel. Dollar is I would classify Dollar as more of a new school rider. New school rider. What I mean by that is he don't really look like the Rottweilers that you know what I'm saying we had on the yard when I was growing up as a child. He's nice and thick, nice muzzle. Not too short, but not too long. When I describe him to people, like he's just perfect. His muzzle is not too short, not too long. He's still a high drive dog, but he's nice and laid back. Only time you really see Dollar get kind of out of his character if something's going on, or a car pulls up in the yard, or he's just playing with the other dogs or something like that. Xena, high drive dog. That's Xena right there. High drive. Very nice and clean. Very nice and clean female. I would classify her more so on the classic Rottweiler look. You know what I'm saying? The classic Rottweiler. Not too big. Not too big, but not too small. But a nice athletic working dog. Nice athletic working dog. And Lotto gonna be a beast, man. Lotto comes from a long line of show dogs. A long line of show dogs. Her dad is Michael Corleone. Lotto is an import, the first import that we do have on the yard. Zook, both of his parents was imported in the States, but Zook was born in the States, so he would be classified as an American. He would be classified as an American Rottweiler. I mean, he's a Rottweiler no matter where he's born, but he was born in America. So when people ask you, oh, do you got German? Do you got Siberian, Russian? Have it in bloodline, have it in a lineage, but all the dogs that I have purchased was born in the U.S. except for Lotto. As you guys can tell, they're walking back to the pond. My connection ain't that good. If I walk back there, I'm gonna kind of lose you guys, so I'm gonna kind of stay up on this side. Try to get some footage of Nina. Try to get some footage of Nina. I know. Like I say, I grew up good old country, old-fashioned living. I know, you know what I'm saying, I got people that watch my videos from all over the world, and they probably say to themselves, management company where we specialize in landscaping, residential, commercial cleaning, tree removal, tree trimming, stump grinding, and things of that nature. So, when I'm doing jobs, or if I'm trimming trees in the yard, you know what I'm saying, instead of worrying about paying those dump fees, driving way across town, I throw it in my burn hole. And then, whenever I decide to set it on fire, me, the kids, the family, we come out here, have a couple drinks. This was my old setup where I would have my dogs, that old dog pen right there. When I would have my pregnant females off, I had a pup and wanted to keep them off the ground. They used to be up in that setup. And then keep them as real as possible. What's up, mama? Nina is finna be 4 years of age. No. Yeah, Nina's like 4.5. Nina's like 4.5. Nina has been bred once. She gave me 1 litter. 1 litter. Her first litter consisted of 12 puppies. And that's how we got Xena. That's how we also acquired Chewy. And then we got a couple other dogs that's pretty local. A lot of her first litter stayed here locally in Haines City, Arbondale. And I sent one out to one of my clients in Maryland. Y'all gonna be able to see the different breedings. Y'all gonna be able to see everything. So I'll just make sure y'all stick with us on this dog journey, man. I can just speak for myself. Yet, I have not yet came anywhere close to producing the type of dogs that we want to produce here at Davis Rottweilers. We have good dogs. We have tremendous dogs, but we are still working every day, every breeding, every dog we purchase to get better. I can see a difference in with the first litter all the way into the litter that we have today. And hopefully, if you guys stay tuned to the channel, you guys will be able to watch us improve as well. But that's what it's all about, man. Not only do we want to purchase the best of the best, we also want to produce the best of the best. So you guys make sure y'all stay tuned, man. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. So, yeah, they just be chilling, man. We'll call them over here, but they like to do all that jumping and stuff. As you guys can tell, I still got on my slacks. I'm fresh off the clock. I'm fresh off the clock. Yo, what's good, brother? What's good? What's good? Just chilling on the yard. This is my first live video showing everybody the live dogs, man. Tap in. Ask me questions. Ask me questions. This what it's all about. Us networking, you know what I'm saying? Everybody networking. This is what it's all about. What's up? What's up? Walk up on that girl, Lotto. They like to grab different stuff. It look like a small quart of paint they done brung up to the front yard. One thing about these dogs, they can find a needle in the haystack. I can tell you that. They can find a needle in the haystack. What's up? What's up, Lotto? What's up? What's up? What's up? Sit. Good girl, Gina. Good. Good. Look at Zoop, y'all. Look at Zoop. Hey, man. Them Zoop puppies gonna be crazy. If that female take, them Zoop puppies are gonna be crazy. When I tell her drop the ball, she gonna drop it. And if any other 18, anywhere between 16, 18 months, maybe 2 years, you know what I'm saying? I really don't want a female that, if she had one litter, I think that's pretty decent. Look, she waiting for me to go grab the ball, y'all. If she had one litter, I think that's decent. I don't want to purchase, I don't want to rush the process, though. I've been thinking about it. I really ain't made my mind up yet. But whatever I decide to do, you guys will see it firsthand. But I don't know if I want to go the puppy route or if I want to kind of speed it up a little bit and get an older female. One thing about purchasing them older dogs, though, you got to kind of be careful, you know. You know what I'm saying? Kennels that get rid of older dogs, they tend to be, you know what I'm saying, good used car salesmen. They'll tell you this, tell you that. When you get the dog, you don't really have success or it just might not pan out. You feel me? You definitely, anybody who gets an older female, you know what I'm saying, I recommend you at least spend time with that dog before you breed that dog, because you would hate to breed that dog. She gives you a litter of puppies, and since y'all don't have that relationship, she don't allow you to get close up with them and, you know what I'm saying, kind of help her out with them, because some dogs be kind of funny. That just is what it is. Some dogs be kind of funny when it comes to them puppies. So that's why, you know what I'm saying, it's important to build that relationship. So say if we do get an older female, hopefully I can have her for at least about 6 months before, you know what I'm saying, we at least about 6 months to build a good relationship with her. Yeah. 8 months ain't bad either. That's what I'm saying, man. I want to get a little bit of an older female, but then again, I don't want to rush the process and end up shooting myself in the leg either. So I don't know, man. One thing about it, that time gonna move. So if I do decide to go the puppy route, I don't have no problem with waiting 2 years before I can do anything. You know what I'm saying? That ain't no problem. But I just been thinking a little bit. But yeah, 8 months, that ain't bad at all though. 8 months, that's not bad at all. I actually had one of my clients off of the last dollar bred the Xena litter. They was considering getting rid of a female, so off of that litter. You know, said it was a little bit too much for him at the time. It didn't really work with his schedule. I was considering going to actually purchase that dog back. Purchase that dog back, and of course breed it to when it got of age, breed it to Zoop. Or yeah, breed it to Zoop. Or I could have did a little line breeding, you know what I'm saying? A little line breeding. Could have took it to Chewy. Took a niece to her aunt. But he ended up changing his mind, which that's no problem. He ended up changing his mind. But that, you know what I'm saying? Just recognizing at the time that he was busy and wasn't giving his dog the attention that he felt like it needed, just reaching back out to me meant a lot to me, because he could have easily put the dog online. He could have easily did a post on Craigslist, first come, first serve, but he reached out to me, so I respected that. And he also reached back out to me when he decided to change his mind. I respected that as well too. So big shout out to Mr. John out there in Lake Wales, man. Big shout out to Mr. John out there in Lake Wales, still doing his thing, still sticking in. Cause it definitely can be a lot of work, guys. It's a lot of work, man. Like I say, I ain't even been home for 30 minutes yet. I ain't even been home for 30 minutes yet. I ain't went inside, changed my clothes. I'm still out here in my slacks, my work shoes. I took off my uniform shirt, though, and I'm out here with these animals. So you got to definitely love it, man. If you're not willing to do this for free, you know what I'm saying? If you're not willing to do this for free, I suggest you don't do it at all. Yeah, yeah. Um, that might shorten up that snout. That might shorten up that snout. But then again, you know, it really just depends on, like, you know what I'm saying, what look you want to go for, and also what your female brings to that table. Because you could breed her to a dog with a shorter snout. That don't necessarily mean you're going to get that look that you're shooting for, or you might not get it the first time. You know what I'm saying? You might have to breed it one time, keep something off of it, run it, tighten up those traits another time. So it really just depends how those genes mix up. Some dogs are going to turn out like you want, and then some dogs are not. That just is what it is. That just is what it is. I got the guy who I got Lotto from. I ain't gonna lie to you, he's all into the pedigree, the science of things. Like when I'm thinking about adding a dog to my yard, or when I'm looking at dogs on the market, sometimes, you know, I send him the pedigree. Hey man, what you think about this? What you think about that? If I was to purchase that dog, what dog on my yard do you think will go good with that? So it's always good to have guys you can reach out to, man. You know, a lot of people in this dog game, they preach that, oh, we together, we this, we that. It's a lot of crabs in the bucket, man. There's a lot of crabs in the buckets in this game. So if you got somebody been in this game for years and they don't mind sharing you that sharing that information with you, sharing that information with you, man, that's a blessing. Because a lot of people act like they with you, but they be against you at the same time. A lot of these breeders, if they see what you trying to do and how you trying to elevate your kennel, don't get me wrong, they'll sell you a dog, but you know what I'm saying? But they'll sell you a dog, like, I ain't gonna say they're gonna sell you a bad dog, because I don't think, you know, if you looking for what you like, I don't think you'll purchase something bad, but they ain't gonna really sell you nothing that's gonna get you to that next level faster. Like, I ain't gonna speak on no names or nothing, but like it's two kennels out there I watch all the time. Two kennels I watch out there all the time. Good dudes, family oriented, drop good content. But they both have gotten dogs from this one particular breeder. And for what I see on one yard is not what I see on the other yard. You know, what I see on one yard is not what I see on the other yard. So, but then again, they might have different tastes in dogs. When they go to this particular breeder, they may pick a different style of dog. So you really can't go off that. But at the same time, you know, that's what I see. That's what I kind of think when it comes to it. Have you ever gotten really attached to some pups or litters? And if so, how did you deal with it? I know for a fact with my first litter I put, you know what I'm saying, like I call that my reality litter. I was attached to all of them. Actually, how did I deal with it? Some dogs I sold outright. Some dogs I did co-owns with, like Zora. Zora is Zena's sister. I'm a co-owner with that dog. It's a family member that has that dog. And when that dog got of age and he wanted to breed that dog, you know what I'm saying, the agreement was he bring the dog back to me. We breed it to a female and we split the litter. So, you know what I'm saying, some of these dogs, you know, they might not be on your yard, but you still got reach to them. But, you know, even with that being said, you got to make sure you can do that with people who you can trust. You feel me? Because people can tell you anything. But, you know, I just shot a video speaking on that, you know what I'm saying, especially doing business among men. You know, a lot of men perish for two things, either women or money. So in this dog game, I don't want nobody woman, but you know, you do deal with money in this dog game. So a lot of times people sell you a dream, but when it's time for them to keep their end of the bargain, you're gonna find out their true colors. So, and just with that being said, man, you can't trust a smile in this game. You know what I'm saying? A good conversation and a phone call. Oh yeah, anytime, brother, anytime. I don't mind sharing it. But yeah, like I say, if I have a little, like for instance, okay, when I breed, my plan was when I bought Dollar, I was gonna breed him to Nina, and I was gonna keep a female off that, and then breed it to Zoot. I never had that opportunity. But if that little woulda if everything would have came to play like it was supposed to, those would have been some dogs I would have co-owned. And it was a guy I used to do business with. If he wanted a male, if he wanted a female, he was more than welcome to it. But we don't really deal with each other no more. We don't deal with each other no more on that business tip. I mean, it's nothing but love. I wish him nothing but the best. Unfortunately, like I said, man, a lot of people just don't keep it real. You feel me? But it is what it is. I can go to sleep knowing that, I didn't do nothing wrong, whatever the case may be. But yeah, you definitely do co-owns, man. Do co-owns. I place dogs in, you know what I'm saying, in trusted people's hands to where even if it's a male, if you want to use that dog as a stud dog, you can. And that's the same thing with Chewy. Chewy was a dog produced on the first litter. Chewy is actually my sister's dog. She's in the process of relocating right now. That's why Chewy's on my yard. But Chewy is a dog that I always have access to. When I do create a website, he's going to be one of the active studs on the website. So, hey, cut it out. Yeah, he's going to be one of the active stud dogs on the website. So if you can find trusted people, I say do it like that, bro. But yeah, you definitely get attached with these dogs. Yeah, because I love all three of these jokers. My boy getting the first one. So, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. And that's the blessed thing about it. Even with that first litter, like it's dogs in Haines City, not too far from here. You know what I'm saying? It's a male dog that I produce by the name of Bear. And every now and then I pull up on the guy in Haines City, you know what I'm saying, to check on the dog. I'm able to see him and see, you know what I'm saying, how that blood turned out. And you can kind of see it, like I say, even with the breeding, trying to shorten up the dog snout and things like that. You're going to have some dogs in the litter that's going to turn out. You're going to have some that don't. Like, for instance, Xena looks more so like her dad, Sir Milo Davis. He's a male that's owned by C&Z's Rottweilers out of Titusville, Florida. Xena took more after her dad, Sir Milo. But on the other hand, Zora, she looks more so like Nina. Like if you put her and Nina side by side, they favor each other a lot. And then a dog in Haines City by the name of Bear, he took more so kind of after Nina built, but just in a male body. So he looks totally different than Chewy as well. So some dogs gonna turn out, some dogs are not. But you gotta trust that blood too. You got to trust that blood. And you know what I'm saying? What's in them gonna come out of them. It might not show up on them, but that next generation it could show up. But that's just like with humans, You might come from a long line of athletes. Just because your daddy was an athlete, don't mean you're gonna be an athlete. Yeah, you're gonna have some characteristics. It's in your blood. But your daddy might be a D1 athlete. You might have came out kind of like, you know what I'm saying, a D2. But you had a son and he was everything you wasn't because it's in the blood. Some of it gonna come, some of it gonna show, some of it ain't, but it's in the blood. Kind of like with them old bulldogs I used to have. You can have two black bulldogs, you breed them, you get a buckskin, you get a brown. It's in the blood. So what's in them gonna come out of them no matter what. So not only when you breeding these dogs, you got to kind of be careful too, because one bad breeding can mess up 4 generations. It can mess up 4 generations. You can breed a quality male to a C quality female, and some of the puppies gonna be B's. Some of them may look like A's, but when they reproduce, you gonna see some inconsistencies. So you got to pay attention to that too. That's why a lot of times you got to look at the dog as the dog. You feel me? You got to look at mom. You got to look at dad. But at the same time, you sometimes you got to script them names away from the dogs. Just because you got Black Illusion this, Timmy Toy this, Dr. Timmy Toy that. Okay, it could have all that in the line, but if you talking 3rd and 4th generation, yeah, it's kind of in there, but it's not. So you know what I'm saying? Like me myself personally, and when I first started, I ain't gonna lie to you, I wasn't into pets. I'm not really a big pet guy to this day. I'm not really a big pet guy to this day, but you know, the more you into this game and the more things you see, you'll kind of see some things. Stop digging. Yeah, they taking advantage of me because they hear me running my mouth. They don't think I'm looking at them. They just like kids. But yeah, so you can have people post stack pads, doctor, this and that. And man, you can put that dog next to a dog, you know what I'm saying? And that dog might not have the same pedigree. It might not have those same standout names, but that dog look better. But that has a lot more to do with the breeder you purchase it from, not with those dogs that, you know what I'm saying, was in that blood before it got to that breeder. And that's just like with humans. You a D1 athlete, you know, track star, football star, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? And you fall in love with, you know, a smart girl. She's not really an athlete. She'll, you know what I'm saying? She can fall just by walking. At the end of the day, it's gonna be in your kids. Some of it is gonna be easier. Some of them gonna have to work for it. So that just is what it is. Yeah, guys. Yeah, man. Just coming to you guys, man. I know a lot of times, like, when you have guys on this YouTube journey, and you know, don't get me wrong, I'm getting more comfortable with these live videos. That's the reason why I shoot my videos and I kind of edit them, you know what I'm saying? Like when, you know what I'm saying, you be talking a little too fast or whatever the case may be, but I'm getting a little bit more comfortable with these live videos, man. So we're going to try to do way more this year. We're going to try to do way more this year, man. And just show y'all videos of the dogs being dogs, man. It don't always have to be, you know, them going to the vet, them doing tricks. Just simply showing your animals being animals. Y'all see him? Y'all, that's that right there, Zook, right? He watching me. Cause sometimes he like to kind of veer out over there. So you know what I'm saying? He really testing me right now. So I feel like, what y'all think about Zook? Y'all tell me what y'all think about Zook. What y'all think about Zook? This right here, dollar right here. What y'all think about Zook? Tell me what you think about the dogs on my yard. Tell me what you think about the dogs on my yard. Tell me what you feel like I need to add to my yard. I can take some constructive criticism. But yeah, man. Yeah, Nina don't want to do nothing but just hang over there. Nina! 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 Get back. Get back. You wet. Nina, come here. Not you, Zena. I say Nina. All right, guys. I'm getting ready to put my 2 males up so I can go ahead on and let Chewy run free. Dollar, come on. Dollar. They looking crazy because normally I feed them before I put them up. But since I'm on this live, I'm going to feed them afterwards. Get in there, boy. Good boy. I'm going to feed them afterwards. Y'all bear with me. Y'all bear with me, man. Oh yeah, I remember you told me that. I remember you told me that, man. I feel like you seen exactly what I seen. Zoot, home. Zoot know what time it is. Home, home. Y'all hold on. I ain't gonna lie, man. Anybody thinking of starting a kennel, right? Anybody thinking of starting a kennel? Anybody thinking of starting a kennel? Like when I started, you know what I'm saying? I went with these cages from Tractor Supply, man. And don't get me wrong, they got me this far, but I had to do a lot of reinforcing. But at the time, you know, I'm working out my budget. This before the puppies was getting produced, before the kennel was really generating funds, you feel me? A lot of this stuff I did myself, from pouring the concrete, bolting the kennels down, all that type of stuff like that. But if you can, afford, you know what I'm saying, when you starting, if you can afford better quality kennels other than what they sell at Tractor Supply, I say go ahead on and do it, because by the time you reinforce these kennels and come out here late in the morning when these dogs continue to break out, that money that you spent in reinforcing all of them, that same money could have just went into buying the better kennels. I got this from my guy RK Rottweilers right here, putting them hose clamps on the bottom. That's been working. But yeah, man, if you could, you know, starting off, you know, everybody working with their own budget. You feel me? I'm a working man. I'm a family man. Got 3 girls of my own, so you get the best you can. But if you guys could start off with a little bit better, you won't regret it. That'll save you a lot of time. Save you a lot of time. I done spent a lot of time and a lot of money reinforcing these kennels, figuring out what works and what doesn't work. And even with this bad boy here, when these females get in heat, I don't give a dang what I do to his kennel. He gonna find a way to get out. He just broke out the other week, and I had to put some more hose clamp on that back corner. Appreciate that, Mike. Appreciate that, Mike. Appreciate that. But yeah, man, like with his, I had to go ahead on and cut a hole, drill a hole here, put this through there. So now he, you know what I'm saying? But you know, either you gonna spend the money up front or you gonna spend the money on the back end. And if I knew what I knew now, I would have just spent the money up front. That would have saved me a lot of late night trips, a lot of coming out, you know what I'm saying? That's just my word of advice to you guys. Just my word of advice. Let me see if I can pull up the comments. Me personally, I like everything on your yard. I'm looking for a male in the future, but I'm about to. Very picky. Oh yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. You say if the dog turns out or not, it's still your responsibility to take care of it. So be picky, man. Don't get me wrong. I was very picky when I first, you know, I talked to a couple kennels. A lot of people probably thought I was just playing or I wasn't serious, but I had to find what I felt like fit me. You feel me? Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Treat them good and they'll treat you good. Most definitely. You definitely get in what you put in with these dogs, man. You get in what you put in with these dogs, and whether you recording your dogs or advertising your dogs, you're gonna get what you put in. Like for instance, with my dogs, if I didn't spend time with them, if I didn't socialize them, no matter how much editing on my videos, you guys would be sure to tell. I'm able to walk up on my dogs, each one of them. If they got something in their mouth, grab it out of their mouth, whatever the case may be. Like, for instance, y'all see me put these 2 males in the kennel. Y'all see me put them in the kennel. I ain't have to grab them by their neck. I ain't have to threaten them. It was a simple, hey, go home. You feel me? So you definitely get what you put in. You get what you put in, man. And certain things you cannot fake. Now, it is one thing, you know what I'm saying, that I was doing when I just had one dog, and that was feeding the raw, like the raw hamburger meat, the eggs, the chicken foots, and stuff like that. Well, you know, I'm at 6 right now. I kind of got away from that raw. I'm going to keep it 100% honest with you. That raw is 100% better for your dogs. But at the end of the day, with these dogs, guys, you got to provide the best you can provide. It might not be raw every day. It might not be raw every other day. It might be raw 2-3 days out of the month. If that's what you can provide and that's what you can keep up with, that's what I would recommend you doing. Don't step up out your element trying to keep up with the Joneses or trying to keep up with that kennel, feeding raw, and then at the end of the day, you starving as a human being. Family first. Don't get me wrong, these dogs are definitely a part of the family, but y'all know what I mean when I say family first. Take care of home first. Oh yeah, you definitely got to work with what's best for you. You definitely got to. That's how you able to stay in this game long, man. That's how you able to deal with these dogs and add dogs to your kennel. You can't get out there, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you don't know how other people getting their dogs. You don't know if they financing them, if they paying for them with credit card. At the end of the day, you got to do what's best for you. That's the only way you going to survive in this world as a man. The only way. One thing about me, I'm going to tell you the truth before I tell you a lie. I can tell you that. I done had people reach out to me on this little asking about the price, and when I give them the price, they be shocked. Well, why is it that? This, that? Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I price my dogs accordingly. And then not only that, I'm still building my brand. I'm still looking to get better, you feel me? I'm still looking to get better. Yeah, I probably could charge that. I know I could get this, but at the end of the day, you got to do what makes sense to you. You feel me? Just because another guy may be charging this and you got a dog from him, yeah, you can be in the same ballpark. Or some people could be even more. It depends on your name, your brand. But then again, at the same time, me, myself, personally, you know what I'm saying? I want my dog to stand out. If you pay this for that dog, I want it boom. If you pay that, I want it to stand out. I don't want you paying top dollar, but then, you know what I'm saying, you put my dog in the yard with other people and you like, oh, man, you feel me? If that makes sense, I'm kind of with that Florida slang right now on y'all. With the pups and dogs, it's a lot of work. We put in a lot of money. Oh, yeah, a lot of work, a lot of money. But most importantly, a lot of time. I can spend $1, make $1 back. I can't spend an hour and get that hour back. You feel me? You can't get that time back. That money gonna come a dime a dozen. That's what it's made for. It's made to spend and recuperate, regenerate. That time though, you ain't getting that back. Like they say, you can be here today, gone tomorrow, and whatever you did the day before, guess what? You can't do it. You do it the next day. So you know what I'm saying? Time and money goes hand in hand. So that has a lot to do with the price of the pups too. That has a lot to do with the price of the pups, quality time, and you know just what you feel like your stuff is worth. You feel like what your stuff is worth. But hey, man, I ain't gonna hold y'all up. I still got to clean these kennels, and I can't do it with the phone in my hand. But hey, man, I appreciate y'all tapping into this live video. Like I said, this year in 2023, we're gonna try to give y'all more raw, uncut content. Just try to give y'all guys as much as we possibly can, man. As much as we possibly can. We started off the year with a litter on the ground. These pups will go to the vet on the 9th of next month. So I'm gonna try to do some videos when they go to their forever homes. Just try to stay consistent with everything, man. If you guys want to reach me, want to politic, ask me any questions, feel free to give me a call at 863-547-5375. I ain't nothing but a phone call away, man. Appreciate y'all, man. We're gonna catch you on the next one. They starting to make their way. I don't know if y'all can see them or not, but I got a pond in that back corner. They starting to make their way back up here. So, but that's neither here or there. Y'all can see one of them right there. That's if I'm not mistaken, I think that's Xena. She just turned her head. She got that pink color on. That's Xena. And then that's Lotto right there coming up. So y'all can tell the dog's just chilling. I'm chilling. I'm finna go ahead on and get to work, guys. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. We're gonna catch you on the next one. Peace.